Well, we can't seem to win an easy game, but we were able to pull it out in the end. I thought this was a full team effort. We got contributions from a lot of guys, and especially Lucas stepped up at the end and really finished the game for us with some huge baskets and big time decision making. This was a very important game for us, a huge win for us against a team who was also near the bottom, and this was one we had to have at home. I think we just really played together as a team and got contributions from a lot of guys.
Questions?
Steven Enek was dominating in the first quarter. What was not working in defense against him?
He's a really good player. He's very skilled with his hook shots. I thought Josh defended him pretty well, but left his feet one time when he got an easy one, and then he got a couple offensive rebounds, which really kept them going. Everyone in this league is very good, and he's a very talented player. And we were fortunate enough to withstand his early burst of points and everything. But I don't think it was anything in particular. I just think he made some tough shots.
Josh Nebo made an unbelievable dunk. You had a chance to see that from the corner. How did it look like from your perspective?
I was just talking to him about it. You got to go check that one out. He was up there for that one. It was great to see Josh play well tonight. I know the last couple games he hasn't, felt like himself, but he really brought the energy tonight, and Lucas especially found him on some lobs, and he's a game changer when he is aggressive and plays with a lot of energy, and he's very important for our team, and it was good to see him out there dominating and playing with a smile.
Hi Tyler. Žalgiris, you guys made a couple of runs during the game. You get like 10 or 11 points up front, but then you somehow stopped. And what happened, and what does Žalgiris team need to not to lose those, momentums to keep running?
Yeah, I think myself included, we lost our defensive concentration there a little for a couple seconds here and there, and they made some threes, which kept them in it. After we made these big runs, in the first half it was offensive rebounds for them that kept them in it, and then in the second half I think we just had some lapses with our switches or our closeouts, and that's how they stayed in the game. But that is something we need to improve on, just staying mentally engaged and fully focused for 40 minutes, because to beat the upper teams in this league, that's what we're going to need to do.
Talking about the end of the game, the score was tied at 63, and then Lucas stepped up. How do you think, is Lucas the guy in this team who needs to step up in these moments, or do you guys have, other options?
I think Lucas has done it multiple times this year for us. I think other guys have stepped up in big games. Ule against Fenerbahce. You could name a bunch of different guys. Ty played very well for us a few games ago, and I think that's the beauty of this team. We have a lot of guys that can step up, but I think Lucas has been consistently very good for us all year, and he showed that tonight, and lucky to have him on our team.
Hey Tyler, you made a three-pointer in 8 consecutive games with the very first shot of the evening. Do you have maybe a personal note of what is your record in this area?
I didn't even know that was a fact or a streak. Our point guards, my teammates, do a great job of finding me when I'm open, and I was fortunate enough to knock a couple down. I wish I could have made 1 or 2 more to start the second half because I had good looks, but that's my job, is to shoot when I'm open, and I put in the time and the effort every day to make sure that most of those shots go in.
Landry and Matt, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of hit you when they run on the court for the warm-up.
Yeah.
How would you describe your relationship with them, and how was it to meet them on the court?
That's the great thing about this game, and now, I'm playing for so long, and you meet guys and you build relationships with them. Matt Costello, I knew through my agent. We were able to build a relationship, and he's a phenomenal guy, and I played against him a bunch last year when I was in Tenerife, and he's in Gran Canaria. And then Landry, I became very close with him. My wife and I, and him and his wife, when we were in Berlin, also with Rokas Gudraitis. But Landry is one of my close friends, and it's great to compete against these guys because that's what we do for a living, but also to see everyone have success.
Sibet, lažybos, lošimo automatai, ruletė. Neatsakingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.